gorgeous, gorgeous day at the beach. So glad you're here and we're shelling. Let's go get all of those shells. It is beautiful, gorgeous. We are at the beach and we are going shelling. So beautiful, springy, beachy goodness. Give you a quick view of the water. So if you are coming to visit Plum Island, I always tell people to visit in the off season. It is the ideal time to shell the island. You don't have all of this competition that we're seeing here today. And it's very quiet and it's very cool and you don't have any issues finding any parking. So today when I showed up, I had to wait like a half an hour to find a parking spot. So if you have the time and you have the patience, it's totally okay. Definitely come for a visit. But the best time to shell here is probably October all the way through the winter. Like I said, you have less competition and parking is available. It is a little chilly, but if you bundle up, you will have like a banner day here on the island. I promise you that. Look at all this competition today. It's crazy. It's a really nice blue mussel score right down here. Try to give this a little screen time today because they are very beautiful. Look at how shimmery that is on the inside. I do love all the colors and all of the rainbows and all of the shimmer and all of the shine that are on these blue mussel shells. So I'm trying to give them a little bit more screen time. This is a very common shell that you can find here on Plum Island. So like a lot of times I will just pass by it. But I'm trying to remember that there are a lot of you out there that email me that you're landlocked and have never been to an ocean before. So this is something that you probably want to see and experience. So take that in. It is gorgeous. We will pop this in our bag and add it to our collection today. Holy smokes, you guys, there's a really cool piece of wood here, driftwood. So I have a friend that watches this channel. Her name is Roberta. Roberta, hello. This piece of driftwood is for you. You love when I find the driftwood because you always see interesting patterns and shapes in them. But this one is really cool because it has like a lot of bore holes in it from pitted clams and other marine life. But this is gonna look really cool once it dries out, and I might even polyurethane this. But just shout out to Roberta, who watches this channel all the time, is a subscriber, frequents my Etsy shop, which I super appreciate the support to all of you out there who do that. So thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for shelling with me all the time. The beach is always better with friends. I always say that. So really cool piece of driftwood. Roberta, I think you're gonna dig this. Let's keep going and see what else we can find. So many cool things today. So glad to be back on the island. You guys, I think there is a super cool find over here, right down there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not sure because my eyes are not what they used to be. So I don't have my glasses on today, but it looks really round like a mega moon, but it also looks really old, so it could just be a rock maybe. But we're gonna work our way over there because holy cow, if that is a moon, that is gonna be the mega moon find of the day. So let's go see what it is. Hopefully not take a digger on the way over there, but I think it is a moon. I'm getting like a little bit giddy right now. Bear with me as I make my way over. Right down there. Let me zoom in on this. Hopefully this is intact. Nice. That is an old moon. It is going to clean up really well, but check out the size of that moon. And it is in very decent condition. It does have like a little bit of ice damage there or a break from maybe hitting a rock or something, but overall, that is a good mega moon score. See if we can rinse it off. Yeah, that is super old, but it is going to clean up really nice. So you guys, there is something down here that I am super excited about. There is a tortoiseshell limpet. It is alive. I'm trying to get the sunlight out of that for you. But it is alive. I'm not going to disturb it by pulling it off the rock. But look at the colors on that. Sometimes we find them and they are expired, so we get to keep their shells. And they are beautiful. But again, that is a tortoiseshell limpet. It is alive, so we're not going to bother it. We're not going to pull it off the rock. But I just wanted to give you a really cool up-close look at that, because that is kind of like a rare find. Also, to find one that is that size. So you can see, like, in relation to my finger, how big that is. We normally find them like half that size on the island. But that is a really cool find for today. Take some pictures of it. Another really nice blue mussel shell down here. Having like a banner day for these. Collect a bunch of these today. Add to our collection. Another moon. Another nice moon find there. You guys, look at all this mega moon carnage. One down here, one right over there, and then another massive one over there. If these would have made it to shore intact, we would be having a banner day today. But just to give you an idea of the size of some of these, like, look at this. Look at that. That would have been massive. And look at this over here. If I could stay upright. This would have been like mammoth size. Huge. Oh man, the mega moon carnage today, you guys, is killing me. Look at this. Look at how massive this would have been. That is such a bummer. But look at that. I might keep this just because, like, look at the inside of this. Look at all that cool color. I do like that. So it is a little bit broken, but sometimes I put these out with some driftwood and some air plants, and they look really, really nice. So I will keep this one. I do like that blue on the inside. But this would have been a massive, massive moon. Okay guys, this looks promising down here. We still are in mega moon territory, and I really like the oranges on the shell. That's a really nice sunsetty orange shell. Zoom in on that for you. So that is definitely a keeper and an add to our collection. Look at that. Love this shell. It's in really good condition. Nice collection add. Another nice blue mussel find down here. Ooh, and there's a cool dog whelk over there. Let me rinse this up. Ooh, and a basketball. Okay, cool blue mussel. Nice blue mussel score down here. Also, very tiny basket whelk score there. Nice little basket whelk score there. And then right on the other side of this, it looked like there was like an orange dog whelk. We're going to see if we can find that. Right down here. Wow, look at this. This might be like my favorite find today. Let's go rinse this off. This is really cool. Okay, look at this dog whelk score. That is incredible. Look at that. I'm so excited about this. That is a really great find. It is in perfect condition, even like the underside. There are no breaks on this. So ooh, sorry about that. Dropped that blue mussel. But Blue mussel score here, right here. Blue mussel score there. Awesome. Reddish, orangey, rusty dog whelk here. Very happy with this find. Stoked. I love it when I find things like this. Another nice basket whelk score here. Very tiny ones today, but in very good condition. Really cute finds. A couple weeks ago we found like a huge one of these. It was like almost the size of the tip of one of my fingers. But this is typically the size we find here of basket whelks. And they are super fun to fill a jar with. Cute little fish vertebrae down here. And you know how I like to collect bones. So check this out. Look at all that really cool structure in that vertebrae. And the good thing is that it is very dry, so it probably doesn't smell. So one of the things I normally do is when I find these and they're super stinky because they're fresh, is I will bring them home and I will put them on my porch and let them dry out. I do occasionally get a buildup of them on my porch because I collect them a lot. And then every once in a while I get a text from my wife that says something like this. I'll put it up on the screen. It says, "Can you please take these and put these in the garage? It's starting to freak the UPS delivery people out." So I guess that would be kind of freaky for delivery people to come upon a house that has bones all over their porch, especially ones that look like big giant vertebrae. So I do collect these, but yes, I do have to put them away every once in a while because it does tend to get a little creepy at my house for the delivery people. Really nice lady crab carapace. That is beautiful. We still haven't found a live one of these, which I would really like to do, but I love that like cheetah leopardy pattern. But that is a beautiful carapace, and I think I might keep this and dry it out. It looks really nice when you display it with some beechwood and some shells. And it looks like it has definitely been cleaned by a seagull or something. So the stink factor should be very minimal until this dries out. But really, really beautiful lady crab carapace. We will keep this. Really nice black oyster shell. All those grow lines and layers. Love that. So that is a northern oyster shell. And I like them because they kind of remind me of just like rocks, but there's all these layers on them that make them really interesting and beautiful. So that is definitely a very rustic New England shell. Keep that. Nice little sand dollar score here. See that just peeking out of the sand? Has a little bit of a break on the top, but I love how sun bleached it is. Whew. That was super dangerous. Could have totally busted that. Oh, another sand dollar score right here on this little sandy portion of the beach. Looks like a lot of good stuff is washing up. We don't have a lot of beach. We don't have a lot of beach because a lot of it is closed for the plovers, but right before the jetty, there is a little section of sandy beach that some sand dollars still wash up on. So, a few very cool scores right here. It pays to come earlier in the day so that you're the first one here to grab all of the beach loot. Another cool sand dollar score right here. Look at that. That is cool. So we are still at the water's edge, just to give you an idea of where we are. All those really nice small waves are rolling in today. It's a beautiful day, warm breeze, really warm out. Very different than the chilly days we have here on the island. So we are loving that. But looks like there is a moon score right down here wedged in between those two rocks. So we're going to head over there and see if we can pull that out. Hopefully it's intact and hopefully it is not inhabited. Ooh, but on the way, check out this cool rock score. I like this. I love rocks where you can see like the layers in them. So I do collect these as well. So check that out. I will go ahead and pop this in my bag. I know we do have some rock hounds that watch this channel, so this one is for you. Good score there. But we are after this moon that is over here. So let's go see if we can grab this without falling. Staying upright is of utmost importance today. We are here. So there's a couple things down here. I am going to put this rock down that we just scored. I'm going to see if I can pull. Actually, I'll put the rock over there. See if I can pull this off. This is the moon score. Rinse that off over here. Nice moon. That will clean up very nicely. Put that on the rock we just found. And then down here, looks like there's another blue mussel shell. Look at that. That is insane. Look at the shimmer and the color on the inside of that. I get so jazzed. And there's another one right over here. So two really good blue mussel scores right there, in addition to this moon and that awesome rock that we just found. So it's a nice little pocket over here. We're going to keep exploring it to see what else we can find. So one of the things you can't tell from my videos is how stinky it is here today. So when it is like in the 80s on Plum Island and the tide comes in and brings everything in, and then the tide recedes and it leaves like all the clams and all the marine life, when it is like 84 or 90 degrees out, it heats up and boy does it stink. So if you come here during the summer, just expect that. There are going to be bugs and there are going to be stinky situations that you are going to find on your shelling adventure. This is why I really enjoy shelling in the off season. So anytime like October all the way through the winter is awesome for me. Snow and ice mean no bugs, no smells. So just a little tip if you do end up coming here during the summer. In addition, there is a lot of competition for shelling. So check out, there are people there. There are people there. There are people there. So usually in the off season, I am like the only person on the beach. That is not the case during the summer. The warm weather brings more shellers, more people, and all of the things. Like, I don't know if you can see them, but like, look at all these bugs. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Flies, bugs. Creepy crawly things. Things that you don't want to get stuck in your hair. All of the things. Bugs. Heat and summer bring bugs. That's why we like shelling in the winter. Some things down here. I don't know, this one looks pretty young, so it might be an alive moon, which it is. Check that out. You can see the foot and the operculum that is swinging around there. So a lot of the younger moon snails are this light lavender purpley color. So I can kind of tell when they're peeking through the sand if they are going to be alive or not. But there's that foot that is closing up back inside the shell as that nice amber operculum swings around. I'm not going to disturb it too much. I'm going to put it back in the water. But thank you for the visit. Sorry to disturb you. We will put you back down in here. There you go. Bye. It's a really good sized dog whelk down here. I don't know if it's inhabited. But we'll move this little periwinkle there and we will see. Ah, looks like that is fair game. I love this shell. So check out the size of that dog whelk. I love the markings and the lines. And it is fair game. There are no inhabitants. But that is a really nice specimen of dog whelk. Apex is in perfect condition, as is the aperture. So that is a score. We're going to pop this in our bag. So we have a couple of really cool things down here. We have a giant, massive surf clam shell. Holy cow. Look at the size of that. That is completely massive. That's got to be like a good 8 inches. There's also another one down here that looks like it's like blue on the inside. So we're gonna grab that too. Oh, and it looks like there's a pretty big moon down there. See if we can grab that as well. Wow, look at this. Look at how cool that is. Look at all of that blue on the inside. Let me see if I can zoom in on this for you. Look at the blue in that. I love that. So a couple people commented on my page that it looks like with the adductor muscles and the mantle lining scar on this, that a lot of these surf clams look like they're smiling at you with the two eyes and the smiley face. So I love that. So that's really cute, but I love the blue on the shell. Get some details in there for you with those really cool grow lines right there at the umbilicus. So thank you so much for shelling with us today. We had a really good time. We found a lot of great finds, and we will see you next time we hit the beach. Bye.